Well. Hey guys, thank you to Maul for the suggestion that on episodes that aren't milestones, just talk about suggestions for the next milestone. So I asked you guys for suggestions for what I should do for Vlog 300 and what I should do for vlogs until then, and yes, that's a great idea. Instead of doing something for a vlog, let's talk about what we can do in future vlogs. That sounds like a great way to make engaging content. So, I'm thinking for Vlog 300, I'm gonna go through, take some of your suggestions, apply as many of them as possible. That'll be fun, right? Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's get to this vlog. I've been doing a lot of solves with ZZCT lately. In fact, I have done, I don't know how many in the past few days, but it's like 1,000 solves. In case that wasn't clear, in case it wasn't clear I was talking about solves, I've just done so many in the past few days. What am I talking about? Drugs? No. Rubik's Cube solves. My personal best average of 100 is sub 15 now. Personal best average of 5 is sub 12 now. That was the number 12, not some new number that I invented called 12. And my average of 12 is now sub 13, so those are all great. I haven't got a new PV single in a while, but my solves have gotten much more consistent. I've had a lot of high 9s using TTLLs. And the nice thing about my good solves is they don't feel special. Like, most of them don't have any skips, and I don't feel like I'm like particularly in the zone. It's just I'm doing my normal stuff, and then it's a good solve because the method's good, and I'm decent, apparently. And sure, I would love to get a skip and get a really good solve, but like just for good solves, it's good to feel like they're normal. I don't know if that makes any sense, but if you know what I mean, like it's good to know that just my normal cubing ability is able to produce good solves. That makes me confident that pretty soon I'll start getting those good solves more regularly, because they already feel regular, and I just need to kind of stop messing up, stop taking a little bit of extra time to recognize cases, and get better at executing cases, and then I should be there. Should be around 11-second average pretty soon, I'm hoping. I know it's kind of a wild claim to say that I'm going to go from sub 15 to sub 12 soon, but I think it's going to happen. We'll see. We'll see if it actually does, but I hope it will. And I think it has a good chance to happen. I have been thinking about this, and I don't normally like to set cubing goals too far in advance, but here's my goal. By nationals, so all the way in July, I want to be sub 10 using ZZCT. I've never set a long-term cubing goal in terms of time like this before. I've set goals like I want to learn a method by a certain day. I've set goals like I want to practice a certain amount every day, but I've never set a time goal for myself because I think they're hard to keep, and it's kind of like you can control how much you practice, you can control how focused you are, you can control what you learn, but you can't control how good you get. It's just a matter of like your personal ability combined with how much you practice. So you can control how much you practice, but you can't actually control how much it affects you, really. So for that reason, I don't like to set goals for times. But I'm making an exception here. I don't know why, just because I feel like it, and I want to see if I can meet that goal. So wish me luck. I know there are plenty of people who have gotten sub 10 in much less time than that. Or, well, maybe not a lot less time than that, but certainly people coming from my skill range of, like, sub 15 or sub 13 with ZZA, which I've been told isn't actually ZZA, but I'm gonna still call it that. But yeah, sub 13 to sub 10, people have done that in a few months. Hopefully I can do the same. And you guys better hold me to that. If it's like a month before Nats and I'm not sub 10 yet, you just start yelling at me in the comments. I want to see like spam 10,000 comments telling me to get sub 10. Also, that'll be like great for my engagement rating on my videos, so hopefully that'll just be good for the channel in general. Now I'm going to purposely not be sub 10 so that I can get 10,000 comments, and then YouTube will be like, wow, this video is popular, and then they'll promote it, and I'll go viral, and I'll become president. The jump from those last two was a little bit weird, like going from fame to being a president without any political experience. Donald Trump did it, so I bet I could. Of course, he was also rich, but hopefully the YouTube views will make me rich. So yeah, just do that. I'll become president. I won't be sub 10, but hey, I'll be president. It's fine. And hey, to close things out here on the vlog, you know what I think it's time for? I think it's time for rhyming. Howdy, y'all. Today's rhyme is NASA. Now, NASA rhymes with Shasta, as in Shasta Cola. They are not a sponsor of this show, but hey, Shasta, if you're watching this, how would you like to sponsor a show that's run by the future President of the United States of America? That's right, that's this show. Not my show rhyming, but this vlog in general. You know it's true, and you know you want to get in on that action before everybody wants to. So, Shasta, if you're watching this, you can contact the show. Well, that has been today's episode of Rhyming. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. And by next week, I mean tomorrow. I lied. Tricked ya.